Happy New Year and welcome all. This is a review for Last Train Home. If you're into management sims and battle sims, or if you're into Total War, I'm not saying this is like Total War, but if you have interest in the game board world and then the actual fighting world, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be commanding a few soldiers once they get off the train, but you're also going to have invisible dice rolls while you're on the train. People get sick, people get hurt, have work injuries, get cold, i.e., that kind of thing, and all depending on what hospital car, if you have a hospital car, or if you have a extra storage car, depending on the train, how big it is, how much you can pull. So let's go through the good first. The game is good. I do enjoy it. I've got 40 hours into it so far. The care that's been given into the voice acting is brilliant. It's THQ, which I was going to say was a
Mm.
small studio, but it used to be a huge studio when I was a kid. Now I think they've been kicked down into the mail room because the CEO's probably touched someone. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but since all the other CEOs at Blizzard and everywhere else have done that, I wouldn't be surprised if THQ's done that as well. But great care has been given into the voice acting and character. You will get live action cutscenes that they look like they've been
Hmm.
filmed on a professional camera and are little shots from films, and it's all very well acted. Now I can only speak from the English voice acting from this. I can't speak from the Czech Republic. Well, Czech, Russian, Ukrainian. I've no idea what it is. As far as I can tell, it's Slavs because they keep mentioning Slavs. But this is before, this is like what, 1919, 1920, at the arse end of World War One, when everything was falling apart. So you are trying to just get your soldiers home. That is the main goal. You're not there to just command and conquer it and try and destroy a country. You're just there to get home. You don't care what
Mhm.
happens, and then that's down to you of who you leave behind, who you take with you, what you do. It's essentially a management sim with combat elements. So let's go with the good first. Great care has been given into the action and voice acting. I can't fault that, but once again, I don't speak Czech, so I can't say what the Czech side of things is if you change it over to that. If you're into punishing difficulty games, you'll love it. This game it will destroy you mentally. I've already had to do 2 restarts, and I will mention bad at the end because there has been a softlock bug that other people have experienced on Steam, and it hasn't been addressed so far. So if you're into management sims, the graphics look great, the game length is insane. I'm 40 hours in and I've only done a one restart after about 8 hours. So if you're into that, that's fine. And you've got replayability because there's different tracks you can take. The overall verdict, is it worth your money? Is it worth 50 quid? I don't think I would pay £50 for it, but I never do. I go to good old G2A or CD keys and got it for around £15. Now I've had a lot of fun out of this £15, but there aren't that many bad things that I can mention about this, but there are a few. Some of the vehicles you'll get in, i.e., the tanks, the trucks. Sorry, spoiler there. You will find tanks and trucks, but it is an old World War One game, so you would expect that anyway. But they will start doing the Tokyo drift, and if you click somewhere where they can't go, they will just absolutely spaz out and start spinning around doing donuts. I don't know why, but I'm sure they'll fix that soon. I've had tanks doing the moonwalk, characters doing the moonwalk, but apart from that, nothing major. The only major problem was 40 hours in, your train. I'll give you a quick synopsis. The train will stop if it's so much as 1 kilogram or a gram over. It doesn't tell you what the weight is, it just says 26,000. That's how much my train can handle. If it goes over that, it just stops dead on the tracks. Now, I was traveling along 25,500, let's say. Moving along, train stops. It says you are now 52,000 overweight, and I was very confused because I hadn't stopped. How could I have picked up 52,000 of weight? And I looked on the forums, and other people are having this problem. So I am now soft locked out of the game, and I'm going to have to start again, which is really annoying after 40 hours. But is it worth your time for 50 quid? Uh, that depends how rich you are. I don't know. I wouldn't spend 50 quid on it, but I got it from G2A for 15 quid. So try and jump into the point, tell you what it is, be as fast as I can, no bullshit. And I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you soon. Happy New Year. Hope everybody's safe, and I'll see you again soon. See ya.